Hello, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I am here with my Alice in Wonderland deck again. So let's see what comes out in the cards for today. Okay, so we have Three of Spears reversed. So it looks like you are getting over a heartbreak. So maybe you are finally healing after some sort of breakups, or you're dealing with your grief over, like, maybe it's, you know, a family member or friend died or something. So it seems like you're finally coming to terms more so with grief. Okay, then we have the Tower. So this is Alice stuck in her house. It does seem like there's going to be some sort of chaotic upheaval. I mean, the chaotic upheaval could be, you know, an ending of a situation. But we also have the Chariot. So this is somebody who wants to come in quickly. So maybe somebody you were dealing with, or you yourself, were holding back because you were still not over a certain heartbreak situation, but you may be getting over that and then moving quickly onto another phase of your life now. Okay, so we have Six of Hedgehogs reversed. So this is Six of Pentacles reversed. So you were stuck in some sort of a non-reciprocal situation. So you may have felt like you were putting more energy or time or commitment into a situation than what you were receiving. And that could have led you to having to end a connection with somebody. But we do have One of Teacups. So this is Ace of Cups. So that does look like you have an emotional, like, wish fulfillment coming through. This could be some sort of, you know, passionate creative endeavor, or, you know, passion in a relationship. Some more like emotional fulfillment in your life is coming through. Page of Spears. So this is like a message of clarity. So you may be getting, you know, some sort of phone call, some sort of text message, DM, whatever, put it where it resonates, of truth and clarity coming in. So if somebody, again, was holding back feelings, they may be coming in to clarify it. Or maybe somebody was not open about how they were not over a past heartbreak, and you're going to get more clarity. It does kind of look like more of a closure conversation coming in, though, than anything. You may just be getting closure from a past cycle. So if you've been holding on to grief or something from a ending, you may just be gaining the closure you've been waiting for. Two of Hedgehogs. So somebody may have been juggling you, or you may have been, you know, juggling ideas, people, situations. Maybe you had a lot of burdens on your back. All right, so we have Six of Spears. All right. The Pair. This is the Lovers card in this deck. This is Gemini energy with the twins. Tweedledum, Tweedledee. Maybe somebody is dealing with, maybe somebody is a twin. Maybe somebody has like a heavy soul connection with somebody. But, you know, we had Spears come out, which is air signs. Pentacles are earth signs. The Cups is water signs. And then now we've had Gemini. So Gemini season may be significant for somebody. So maybe, end of May, early June is significant with someone. Suspension. So maybe somebody has really kept you, like, in suspense. Maybe somebody has not, maybe somebody has really not told you exactly what's been going on in their situation. I'm going to actually look up what this card says, because this is a new deck to me and I'm not familiar with what suspension stands for in this deck. So we have, this is number 12. Okay, so Alice's imagination and curiosity sent her tumbling down the rabbit hole into an exciting topsy-turvy world of adventure. Suspension represents the importance of taking breaks to explore dreams and see the world from new perspectives. Oh, so this is, I guess, like the Hanged Man of this deck. So suspension is you're gaining a new perspective, you're upside down, you know, so you are... All right, so suspension encourages you to step outside of your usual routines and familiar perspectives, explore new points of view, even if you don't adopt them as your own. Understanding the world from new angles will make you a well-rounded person like Alice. Stay curiouser and curiouser. All right, so it does look like you are gaining a new perspective. Somebody may have a soul contract with you. You may actually be a twin. Gemini season could be significant. And it looks like you are in a Hanged Man situation where you are gaining new perspectives. But it does look like more of a you know, closure situation that will help heal your heart, so that way you can move forward. And, you know, if that means that is stepping into a new soul contract with somebody in the future, then so be it. But it does look like you have some closure coming your way. All right. So you are at this point probably, you know, in the near future going to be viewing things from somebody else's point of view. So whoever you are dealing with, you may be learning to see things through their eyes in the near future. I'm going to choose a Woodland Warden to see what comes out. Okay. The Cayman and Poppy is Dreams. I have been getting this card like crazy lately. It is currently August, which is the month of the poppy flower. So you may be dealing with something that is coming soon, or you're dealing with somebody who, you know, maybe August is a significant month. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who has an August birthday. You know, we are currently in Leo season. But this is like, you know, maybe somebody is a big dreamer, you or someone you're dealing with. Maybe their dreams actually do get in the way of them focusing on reality, which could also be a message for you too. Both of you could have like big active imaginations that could get in the way of using your logical brain sometimes. So that could also be the message. But also the Cayman is very, you know, hunter-like, where they'll like wait in the water until the perfect moment to strike. So you could be in a bit of like a waiting game with somebody. Like I said, it looks like you were awaiting some sort of message of, you know, closure, gaining a new perspective on a situation. All right, next I'm going to choose some Cosmic Insights. It's been a minute since I used this deck. So let's see what comes out with these. Gold digger. They want your money. So you may be dealing with somebody who's a gold digger. They may think that you're a gold digger, you know, put that where that resonates. Manifest. So tell the universe exactly what you want. So now is a good time to manifest what you want. Again, if you sometimes staying a little bit delusional can help for manifestation, though, I have to say. So, you know, don't lose all of your imagination, because, you know, if you don't dream big, you're never going to get anywhere. But on the flip side, don't be completely in la la land where you're not taking care of anything of your current active life. We have cycles. So fate, karma, something ending and something new beginning. You may have been stuck in a karmic cycle with somebody. It may have been the gold digger. So you may have had to pull away from an old like karmic cycle that you kept getting stuck in. And then on the bottom of the deck, we do have distance. So you may be feeling physical distance. You may have like an actual distant connection with somebody, or there may be some sort of emotional distance. You may be dealing with somebody who is not very open. You know, maybe you're dealing with somebody who acts, you know, a bit cold, or, you know, maybe somebody was stonewalling you to see how much you could take. Let's see what comes out in the love and money deck, because it's also been a minute since I used this. All right, so this deck is good for if you are in like separation from somebody. It did feel like this was a reading about being in separation. You know, you may have recently ended something and you're, you know, awaiting this person to contact you. So this may give you more insight as far as like, again, gaining closure or something like that. So we have new beginning. So pressing life's reset button and setting new intentions, gaining fresh perspectives. So, you know, hanged man energy confirmed again. Then we have seeing the world anew, embracing new beginnings, letting go of the past. So you may be, you know, hitting a refresh button. And then we have shredder. So notice patterns that suggest it's time to delete unwanted memories. Random thoughts and intense feelings urge you to shred the remnants of the past. Again, releasing the past is very heavy here. You may be in need of closing out old cycles here. All right, so let's choose some zodiac charms and initial sign. Zodiac signs and initial charms to give you further confirmation this is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs of you or someone you're dealing with, or a time frame where something may shift in your connection. Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius. We have the letters P, K, X, T, T again, Q, Y, B, L, N, and R. Bye. I hope this helped.